Huddersfield show only 4 survivors from Tuesday's victory in the Championship away at Rotherham. Holmes, Dennis, Billing, Lolly and Corner keep their places. Of the rest, goalkeeper Coleman, Craney, Hudson, Stankovic and Whitehead are all ever-presents in the FA Cup this season. Jack Payne got 2 in the third-round win over Port Vale. Colin Corner scored 4. This is that Sergio Aguero starts with Gabriel Jesus injured, and with Monaco in the Champions League coming up on Tuesday. Might have expected the Argentine to be rested for this one. 8 changes, the team that started at Bournemouth on Monday in the Premier League. Stones, Kolarov, Fernandinho, the trio. This Emirates FA Cup 5th round tie is underway. Huddersfield Town in the blue and white striped jerseys defending the... Well, Quana collects for Huddersfield, and it's a save from Bravo. No pacer in the shot from Van La Parra. Went for placement. But what an opportunity.
What an opportunity this is, because he should have done a lot better, you know. You're quite right. Look how quickly they won the ball back. Quana's onto it. Van La Parra's in a great position. He's had to be plenty of power, but maybe just too central. Which
roll into town. Here's Zabaleta. Aguero is in, Nolito is through, and it's a good block from Coleman, and Navas with the return, and it's off the line. Real scare for Huddersfield, but they've come through.
Try to lift it over the top. We'll just see here, Aguero was offside, and it seems that he's not interfering with play there. He just tried to lift it over the top of the Huddersfield goalkeeper Coleman. Eventually the strike came in from Navas, but really good.
Kolarov. Nolito. Long way out, but chooses to take it on.
Well, at least he took on the responsibility of having a shot. Better build-up play from Manchester City, going from the left to the right. Navas coming in field, ball eventually coming out to Kolarov, onto Nolito. Comes into his...
It's a decent delivery from Bravo. Aguero is interested, goalkeeper in no man's land. He's got away with it.
Well, he's lucky there, isn't he, Coleman? Because that's a bad decision to come out outside his box on that occasion. There was no real danger as such. I mean, it was just a long ball played downfield. Why they were caught out, I'm not sure. But here, look at his position. I mean, if he could have got that on target, Sergio Aguero, that would have been the open goal for Manchester City. I mean, there is the sweeper keeper, but there are times that you've got to just hold your ground and stay in position and let your defenders deal with it.
A real rush of blood to the head. It's a wide wall to get it away from. He's gone for the top corner. Bravo at full stretch, not required.
Tell you what,
did he get a touch? I think he did get a touch.
Tell you what decent effort that was as well, wasn't it, Mark? When you always favour the keeper to get across to make the save. Did he try to pull his hand away at the last second there because he realised it was going over the top of the crossbar? It looked like he got a touch on it. You can see it's only a yard or so too high as far as Jack Payne is concerned.
Slightest flick of the finger to take it over the bar, and Payne, who tested him with a free kick, now with this corner. Better delivery this time. Stones hasn't cleared it, it's away from the line and it's in! Billing with the goal, but he's offside, it won't count. Handball as well. That Huddersfield have found a goal, albeit was chalked off, right?
Yeah, absolutely. A decent ball in, you have to deal with that. Could actually ricochet off. I think it was Fernandinho back into the bar. I think
an awful lot on from at the moment in the box. Lolly, Billing goes to hit it and does. And the blood will be coursing through his veins at the moment. Young Philip Billing. There's Aguero dropping short in towards Delph. Flag stays down. Delph's with a shot. But no power in it. Bit of a slice from the former Villa man.
I'll tell you, that was a real chance, you know, because there was a lovely threaded pass through from Aguero to pick out Delph, and his touch really let him down. Just here, a closer touch. See how far away the ball went from him. I mean, he's a naturally left-footed player, was on his right foot, but if that was a bit closer to him, he could have got a touch on it and got his strike away. But look at there, heavy touch, and there's enough bodies as far as Huddersfield were concerned to put him under.
Instead it's Zabaleta. Aguero, lovely return. Zabaleta, can he screw across in from there? He can. And the shot is on for Nolito, and he's just wide. Took a deflection maybe on its way through. It will be a corner. And now the referee goes to see the Huddersfield player who was down, right?
Yeah, lovely little 1-2 though, wasn't it, between Zabaleta and Aguero. He's played in a decent area. Good technique from Nolito. That's not easy when the ball's just coming back and you've got to adjust your body and get your foot through the ball, try to hit the top.
More uncomfortable for them today in Yorkshire. Quana on the move again. Up against Kolarov. Van La Parra. Good save by Bravo.
Great play there, wasn't it, down that right-hand side from Huddersfield Town, and Quana's pace got him away from Kolarov. I mean, it's a foot race there. Look at him, he's just a little bit quicker, stronger. As he turns in field, he gets his head up, picks out the pass for Van La Parra. Strike's decent, he's trying to go across.
Fernandinho. Aguero. Hills for offside, but Coleman forced to make the save. Holmes Dennis just stopped and put his arm up as Aguero ploughed the lone furrow and almost found a way through.
Well, that's one thing you don't do, just put your hand up. You've got to get back into defensive position. You can see here where the ball's played through. Aguero is not offside. Stankovic is playing him on. His touch let him down slightly there, slightly behind him, but still got his strike away. But Coleman was equal to it to make the save.
Feeding off scraps so far today, Sergio Aguero. Disappointed with himself there that he didn't put that one away. A giant killing in the FA Cup. So City in the orange outfit with Huddersfield came through against League One opposition, Port Vale and Rochdale. Here's Aguero, who's found a gap. Almost found the bottom corner. Good save, Joel Coleman at full stretch.
It's a great start to the second half of Manchester City. Came out with a lot of purpose. Brilliant run from Aguero. Defending wasn't great here. Watch because it goes past White, and someone from the centre of defence has to come out. Good running off the ball from Delph, which took
Nolito feeding Kolarov. Aguero and Delph wait in the centre, and it's turned behind his own goal there by the now Navas. Fernandinho is in the box. Oof, nobody expected that kind of cross. Fernandinho gambled, it would have been a tap-in.
I tell you what a ball this is, absolutely inch perfect. You can't put it into a better area, you need someone just to be on the end of it, and Fernandinho, quite right, Matt, watch him, he doesn't act on it. You see the ball's delivered in there and you can watch his reaction.
But he's picked out Craney. Craney's cross, Bravo with an unconvincing punch away. Fernando with his Navas for De Bruyne. Out comes Coleman again. Oh, he's lost it. The whistler's gone.
I'm not sure why, to be honest, whether he felt as the goalkeeper came out, maybe De Bruyne just caught Coleman on the way out there.
Does he think the goalkeeper had got control of the ball? I'm not sure that he did.
Well, he wasn't offside for one. Very brave, the keeper, initially when he came out. I just think he lost possession of it. I mean, it's not the greatest angle to see it. Looks, maybe had a clearer view from this, Martin. He went through. He's tried to pull out the way of it. He's got every right to go for that. The referee's got that wrong. That was a really poor decision. I don't think the assist.
Kachunga. Wells is making his way into the box. Brown is in there too. Kachunga goes for goal himself, and that's a bit greedy.
Yeah, it was the wrong option there for Kachunga, who done well initially. Thought he could have put it in with his right foot, then he brought the ball on to his left. Now you look for options. Can you pick out a pass? Good moving from Brown. He could have laid it into him. He also had Wells with a simple ball through to him, and he took the harder option, which was the strike with his left foot. You can see him well wide of the target.
Navas will try again. Up goes Stones again. And the header is wide. And there goes the final whistle. Otamendi's last effort. And it finishes 0-0. Honours even between Messrs Wagner and Guardiola. A replay awaits these sides at the Etihad. On balance of play, Ray. Fair result?
Yeah, probably. I've got to say, I thought Huddersfield probably the better team in the first. I've had better chances. I think it was a bit low-key at times for Manchester City, but they came out at the start of the second half. They were excellent. And very unfortunate not to go at least one up. The goalkeeper made one or two outstanding saves. And when they made the substitutions, Huddersfield, they grew in confidence, grew in stature. And I think over the course of the 90-plus minutes, maybe just about deserved a replay. Maybe Manchester United will say to you, though, that they were the better team in that second half.
Two free-scoring teams in recent weeks, but neither could find a goal today, and it's a replay at the Etihad, and that will give David Wagner and his team a sign of what might be coming their way next season as they take on Premier League opposition. Final score today in Yorkshire, Huddersfield 0.